Hey guys, okay. This tutorial is going to be about how to solve a 2x2 Rubik's Cube. This is probably the simplest basic Rubik's Cube, like same number by same number. This is a 2x2 compared to the original 3x3. So yeah, this is going to be the simplest cube you can solve. Okay, so the first step is knowing the notation. If you don't know the notation, I'll tell you. The notation is what each side of the cube is called in an algorithm, which is a series of turns and twists that will fix a cube or multiple cubes. Okay, so the notation is when I say up, that means the top side, like the top layer, clockwise, as if you were looking at it. And if I say up inverted or up prime, that means the top layer counterclockwise, one turn. If I say up twice, that means turn it 2 times anyway, because really either way it's going to end up in the same place. Now this is front, so when I say front prime, or front, you turn it clockwise, and front inverted, you turn it counterclockwise. Basic concept is throughout each side. Back is that way, and back inverted is that way. Left is that way, or is that way, and left inverted is that way. Right is that way, right inverted is that way. Down that way, down inverted that way. All basic and simple. Okay, so now that we know notation, let's mix up our cube. Okay, first step is to get one side. If you already know how to solve the 3x3, you know what I mean by here. But you don't know what color each side is, because there's no center, like there isn't on 3x3. So you guess. So basically, get one side a solid color, but make sure it matches up around the whole side. Okay, so I'm going to go for blue. It's really not hard. This part's just intuitive until you get, once you get the first pair, like this, take it, say you got, okay, say this piece needs to be moved up here, put it underneath, well, if it's on the face when it's underneath, turn it, and then just take that slot down and bring it up. Or, well, when you're getting the first layer, it really doesn't matter, so just do this. Okay, not hard. When you're getting the last piece, it doesn't matter where it is, just do this algorithm. Here's your first one. Write this down. Right inverted, down inverted, right, down. Just repeat that until that cube gets up there. Okay? Right inverted, down inverted, right, down. Right inverted, down inverted, right, down. Okay, now you got your first layer, and it should look the same around the edges, like that, and the top's solid. Okay, sorry I was so far away. Okay. Hopefully this is better. Nope, it's not. It's worse. Okay, I'll just move closer. Okay, next you want to flip it over so your solved side is down. Okay, next you want to figure out what the top is. On a normal cube, it should be blue opposite green, orange opposite red, and yellow opposite white. So right now, if blue's our first color, green's going to be our top. Okay, so find a corner piece and just spin it until it's in the right spot. This one's in the right spot, okay? So right now, look for if any others match up. This one does, and this one does. If they're diagonal from each other, hold one in your left hand and one one in your left bottom, and one in the top right. Okay? And do this algorithm. Up, right, up inverted, left inverted, up, right inverted, up inverted, left. And then just spin the top again until you find one that lines up at least. And then look around. Okay, if only one lines up now, spin it again until you find two that line up. Even if they're not flipped right, like this one's flipped right, say they're like this one's in the right spot, it's just not flipped right. These two don't match up. So these two need to be switched, and these two are right. So when these two are right and these two need to be switched, you hold it so the two that are right are in the back, and you do the same algorithm. Up, right, up inverted, left, inverted, up inverted, okay, I'm going to say that again. Okay, it's up, right, up inverted, left inverted, up, right inverted, up inverted, left. Okay? Okay, that's the algorithm, and it'll eventually, with those two little things that I just told you where to apply that algorithm, it'll get them so that these two line up, even if they're not flipped right. Sometimes they will be like they are on mine, and these two also line up, and they're not flipped right. That's the next step. It's also the last. Okay, when you're down to they're lined up, they're just not flipped right, you want to do this. Okay, this is lined up, so you want to do this algorithm. Hold it so it's in the bottom right hand and do the first algorithm I taught you. Right inverted, down inverted, right, down. 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 And when you do down, the next step, don't turn the whole cube to the next one. Just turn the top layer to the next one. And do the same algorithm. Right inverted, down inverted, right, down. Right inverted, down inverted, right, down. And then just spin the top layer. And there you go. You have a solved 2x2 Rubik's Cube. And congratulations. We fit this into one tutorial, and I'm pretty happy about that. And just, if you get bored, here's a few little cool patterns. Two little cool patterns that I like doing. Okay, here we go. Turn it twice, any side twice. Turn the whole cube, 45 degrees, 45 or 90 degrees. Okay, and then turn it twice, again. Turn it back to your original side, turn it back twice so the top lines up, and then, if you can see, that's two different colors. This is orange, and that's red. It does that, but the top and bottom are still solved. And then that's one of them. And then when you have this, turn it so the two solved are on the right and the left. Do the same thing again. Up, turn, and back. It'll be like that on every side. Not one side will be solved. And then you can do it from any side to fix it again. There you go. Well, that's a cool little pattern. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please comment, rate, and subscribe to my videos. Thanks. Peace out.